I am hopefully going to be getting some really cool footage the next 3 days of some Arctic scenery that is probably some of the most beautiful in the entire world. We're going to be uh, taking snowmobiles about 3 hours deeper into the bush off grid, and because there is a very secluded hot spring there that has a tiny cabin built around it. It's not just out in the open, but there is a tiny cabin built around it, and we're gonna do some camping with the school. So it's a yearly cultural trip that they take. A little bit iffy right now because we've had a lot of snow melting, ice melting, which is not good when you're trying to travel over tundra, because the tundra underneath has, a lot of bumps and stuff, and you need to have a nice layer of snow so you can, drive over it really nicely, and so you're not killing your body. And we do have to cross one river. It's supposedly safe. The culture coordinator is in charge, and he knows this area. He's a native, so I feel pretty safe. I do have a seat on the snowmobile because, and that's a coveted seat because most of the younger ones, let's say, ride in the back of the sled, because we're going to be pulling sleds with freight, just what we need, provisions and stuff. So I will not be in the back. I said I can't go. If that's the case, I have too many chiropractic issues that jarring myself for 3 hours is not going to work. So I will have a seat on the snowmobile. Maybe I'll even drive one. I don't know. But this should be a really cool experience. It's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I do love hot springs. If you know me, you know I love hot springs. Especially when you're in Alaska. How can you not like hot springs? So it's going to be, a total rural experience. We do have very nice tents. However, we have Arctic tents with heaters inside and such. So we're all set, and they know what they're doing here. So hopefully all goes well, and you'll see exactly what the big hubbub is about, as well as me. I've only heard about it. I missed the trip last year, and I really, really wanted to go this year. That was one of the reasons that got me back to Alaska when they asked me, because I wanted to hit the hot springs trip. So here I go, hopefully. So I made it. We are here at the hot springs. I so wish I could have had some footage on the way out here. It was something out of a reality show. It was ridiculous. We had herds of caribou ahead of us crossing. Probably that happened 5 or 6 times. One of them was a huge herd, and it was the closest I'd ever been to something like that. I had to turn my phone off because of trying to save the battery. And I'm still trying to save the battery. And we're gonna go to another area where the hot spring comes out of the earth. It's just there's nothing over it. There's no bathing area. So we're just gonna go check it out, and I'll get some footage along the way. Okay, so this green stuff that I was telling you about, It's right here, and they eat it, and I'm gonna try it. Supposedly it tastes like nothing. I have a little bit on my hands right now. So you just grab it like that? Yeah. Ooh, that's slimy. And you just eat it?
That's what I did.
It's like spinach. It's like spinach. It's just slippery. Okay, so I'm leaving the second hot springs area, and me and another teacher have decided to walk. Oh, we gotta cross the creek. Great. Forget about that. Decided to walk back, so it's gonna take us about an hour. They were 2 seats short anyway, and we wanted to come walk this anyway earlier, so we're gonna do that. We were warned that there's bears. I don't know how true that is, but neither one of us have a gun, so it is something we have to consider. I gotta cross the creek, so I gotta turn this off for a second. Alright, so here's the entrance to the actual pool part. Nothing even remotely glamorous. Is this just tundra under here?
That's the tundra. That's not tundra. But it's thick. I mean, no, no.